Right, so what I've got here is my Unity project open, and on the left I've got the editor view, and on the right I've got the game view, and it's not playing at the moment. So the whole crazy idea is that it's a cyberpunk game set in a few decades into the future, and everything has got really boring. Everything has got totally politically correct. You're sort of not allowed to say much, really. AI and robots control our lives, making sure that we are politically correct and we don't do anything that might harm ourselves, like smoking, drinking, interacting, fighting. And it's got really boring. So an underground movement has formed based around the 1980s disco scene. So we're here in an underground railway tunnel on my character creation screen that I'm messing about with, and I was just generating characters. When I click play, these are 3 South Asian characters, and South Asia seems to have 2 types of looking people. There's Indians, and there's sort of your Thai, Filipino, Vietnamese, sort of Asian looking. So this generates them when I click play. And I've got 12 archetypes. So what it's created this time is an Indian bloke in the middle is looking a bit orange. I've still got colours to do and lighting. And Asian girls. If I stop again. The thing is, I was creating character creation. I had 1 character in here, and I duplicated it so it didn't screw anything up. And then I noticed they were looking and interacting with each other, which I thought was quite fun. So I'll click it again and see what we get. This is probably better. So we've got an Indian girl on the left, an Indian bloke in the middle, and then an Asian girl on the right. And as you can see on the left, their eyes are looking around at various things within the scene and at each other. And when they look at the camera, which is our view, they pull a face, like a smile or whatever. And the idea is that it's a role play game, and you're playing a role, or you're playing the role of a character in that game, as opposed to playing a representation of yourself in that game. So rather than having a button that says smile knowingly, your character has a certain amount of artificial intelligence within the context of the story, and it reacts accordingly. So that might be, I might be playing the guy in the middle, and my best friend might be playing the girl on the right, and we're mates in real life, but in the story we might hate each other, so they'd look at each other in a displeasing way. So anyway, it's all mad and advanced. So what I've just done is written a little script and put a little bit of an open source disco track in there. When I press P, when I press D, they will begin to dance. Now, these are NPCs, and there won't be NPCs in the game. There will be individual players, but I'm not at the alpha testing stage yet, so I can't have 3 players in here pressing dance. So I've had to sort of simulate it with some NPCs. So when I press D, they will start dancing in beat to the music as well, which is difficult to do, in sync with the music. Also continuing to look at each other and react to each other and the camera. And it's quite interesting, I thought. It's quite fun. So I'm going to press, let's see if it works. I shall press P to play the music. I'll press D. So this is a slow, I've pressed number 1 dance, a slow. That's a fast dance. So what they should do is dance sort of to the music and change out dancers every now and then while looking around and acting normal. That's the plan. And it's really, when I'm in there with a first person character, it's really quite interesting to do a quiet thing. And then when the music picks up, I can do the so there'll be a little bit of interaction with the dancing and stuff, and we'll see how it goes. But I was less about the character creation, and I thought I'd do a little update, you know, see where we are. Got another 10 archetypes to do. Anyway, that was it. I didn't write stop music, I only wrote start music. Never mind. It was just a demo. I have to tap out the beats. So I'm pressing V now on the beat to get the right speed. And then when I press D on a beat, they should dance. Time to the music. Which is really, I think it's fun. Anyway, I am biased.